Good morning, everyone. Happy Sunday to you. Just pulled into the parking lot here at church, and before I go in this morning, I just really was prompted in my spirit to hopefully make a quick short video. Yesterday I did my second booth out in Chowchilla at a holiday boutique. It was a fundraiser to help raise funds for, I think it was like Relay for Life for cancer. And I did this booth on my own. It was my first time actually doing, a booth on my own, not having one of my other girls with me. And so of course I was a bit nervous and a little fearful and all that good stuff. But as I went about my day, like the night before, I really prayed that God just release that fear from me, and that I take this opportunity and I grab hold of it and walk through that door that He opened for me, because this truly was a God-given opportunity, the way it came about. And so I did it, and was truly blessed by the women that did come through my booth, who stopped, who took a minute to listen, who wanted to know about this Pleximony thing that I had on my board with these pictures of myself and Teresa and other women who have lost weight and have gotten healthy through Plexus. So it just really blessed my heart, because this morning I'm thinking about this one particular lady, older lady, who came by my booth, who I seen her as soon as she walked in, and she was pushing one of those just those walkers that you can walk with or turn around and sit on when you get tired. And she's a very heavy-set woman, and you can tell that she has some health conditions. And so I'm paying attention to her, and I'm watching her. And she finally stops by my booth, and she's asking me questions about what's going, what this is about. And I taste the drink, and at first she's like, "Oh, that's sweet," and then the more we talked, I just listened. I stopped talking, and that was a big key. I stopped talking and let her talk, and listened to her as she probably for 5, 6, 7 minutes literally just poured her heart out to me, her frustrations with her doctor, being on, listen folks, 27 different medications this lady is on. And that right there broke my heart, because I told her, I said, that's got to be so frustrating and so time consuming. She says she spends an hour every day just getting her medication figured out for the day. And so this morning, God just really spoke to my heart, and He told me, "Danielle, you are in ministry. It's a different kind of ministry than what Danielle was used to. I'm used to pouring into the hearts of broken, addicted, abused, emotionally just, hurt women. And now I'm able to pour into the hearts of women that are broken in their health, who are hurting, who just are sick, just walking around sick, not feeling good." And God dropped her in my heart this morning. And so I just want to say that Plexus is so much more than weight loss. Plexus is giving people their lives back, and it's given me my life back. And I'm praying for this lady. She is on my heart so much this morning. And so I know that as I worship God this morning, I know that I'm going to be praying for her. And I pray that I told her yesterday that I will be in contact with her, and her eyes filled up with tears, and she looked at me with her pretty blue eyes and said, "You're really going to stay in touch with me?" And I said, "Yes, I will stay in touch with you, and I want to make sure that if you're interested in this, that I can help you through this, and just to talk more about what God has given you this morning by you coming by my booth. And she just looked at me like she couldn't believe that I would take the time to actually, you know, stay in touch with her. And so I know, and I am going to do this because it's just so on my heart this morning, and I want to see her be able to hopefully get off of her medication. And she's a believer in God, and she thanked God for her strength. She's supposed to be in a wheelchair, and yet she's up and walking with this walker. And I told her, I said, you know where your strength comes from? And she says, yes, I do. And she pointed up. And I left her with a little tidbit, and I said,